Welcome to the Black Star Liner. You've just entered 7 degrees north. Thank you for finding us. Please add, share, and subscribe. Jonathan Isaac knows he faces more protocols as an unvaccinated NBA player. The Orlando Magic have educated their players about their effects and benefits of receiving the COVID vaccination. Still forward, Jonathan Isaac has not been vaccinated against the pandemic causing virus. Magic President of Basketball Operations, Jeff Weltman, says that's Isaac's prerogative. We're in a very good place regarding the vaccines as a team, and the league balances all this stuff, Weltman said. So, Jonathan, if he is going to be an unvaccinated player, will have a more stringent set of protocols as prescribed by the league. That's the way the system is set up, and we all kind of adhere to those rules. The NBA has not mandated vaccination for players, but those who are not vaccinated will be tested quite frequently this season. The league announced 2 weeks ago that players who are unvaccinated will have to undergo rigorous testing, 1 test on practice, travel days, and at least 1 test on game days. Unvaccinated players must also wear masks at team facilities and during travel, and teams were instructed they must arrange seating for unvaccinated players. The arrangements will be required for travel, meals, meetings, and locker room setups to make sure vaccinated players are not seated directly next to an unvaccinated player. Isaac has maintained that he is not anti-vax. He has taken steps to educate himself prior to deciding to not receive the vaccine. One of his main reasons for not being vaccinated is because he has already had the COVID virus. Having the virus gives an individual a certain amount of antibodies that help fight off being infected by the virus again. Of course, that also does not mean a person is protected entirely, nor does being vaccinated. I simply believe that it should be everyone's individual right to make a decision on their vaccination status themselves without being pressured, without being bullied, without being forced into doing so, Isaac said. I think any other way for it is just unjust. Regardless, Isaac said he's quite aware of all the ramifications. With me having COVID before and our understanding of antibodies and natural immunity still growing, and has changed pretty tremendously from the onset of the pandemic. Taking the vaccine would decrease my chances of having severe symptoms if I was to catch COVID, Isaac said. But given the fact that I've had COVID before, I have antibodies. Given my age group, my current physical fitness level, COVID is not necessarily a fear of mine. I don't believe that being unvaccinated means infected, and I don't think that being vaccinated means uninfected. Isaac also said he goes about his daily life practicing the principles most everyone started to employ from the onset of the pandemic: wearing a mask, washing hands, and staying away from large public gatherings. There are multiple ways to protect the people around you outside of the vaccine, Isaac said. I think it's an option, a better option, if anything. I don't think getting the vaccine is the only way to take care of other people. As for Isaac's teammates, they figure it's Isaac's choice. Look, J.I. is a grown man. Any one man who's willing to stick to his convictions that strongly, I got to support him, point guard Cole Anthony said. Look, potentially, do I really agree with what he has to say? I might not agree with it. I might agree with it. But look, he's a grown man. I'm a grown man. He's going to do what's best for him. I'm going to do what's best for me. At the end of the day, we're teammates. I'm supporting him through thick and thin. Where do you think you're going? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We appreciate you.